What if I told you that AI could hunt better than any human on the planet? Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. On this episode of The Weekend Mish, we're going to be putting that to the test. We're going to put a prompt into ChatGPT that is going to get it to plan our hunt for us down to every last detail. This includes where we go, how we access that area, what equipment we take, what food we take, a fully detailed shopping list, and more. Let's get into it.
Well, this sucks. The wind is absolutely horrible.
Canned chicken?
Nah. Oh, nah, surely not. Keep your ass in here, boy. It's the back. Cheers. Not good.
All right, and this is our prompt. Plan us a 3-night, 4-day red deer raw hunt in central Otago, New Zealand. Our goal is to harvest a mature and large red stag. We want you to plan every last detail of the hunt for us. Where we go, where we look for animals, what food we take, a timeline for the whole trip, where we camp, how we set up camp, what equipment we take, how long we stay in certain places in the block for, how we access the block, and anything else you think goes into planning an excellent and successful hunt. Let's give it a go. Overview. Hunting block. This is our first look at the block. High country conservation land in Otago, access via private land, permission required. Thank you, ChatGPT.
Oh, no, I don't like that. Wake up at 6:15 for the remaining days. Oh.
Bro, it's read the weather for us for the next few days.
Wait, what?
Weather conditions. Typical Otago autumn, cool spring mornings and evenings, mild days, possible rain, which is literally, I looked at the weather forecast like yesterday, and it actually is possible rain tomorrow in the afternoon. That's good.
It looks really good so far.
So we take your Luxie?
Yep, we'll take my ute and... Oh, guys, this is going to be very interesting. It looks very good so far. All right, good morning, everyone. It's about 8 o'clock, which is when ChatGPT told us to wake up. And it's time to wake Mr. Gabe, I think.
Is it 8?
It was 8.
Holy shit. I mean, holy hell, it is 8.
Oh, but...
We have to quick breakfast, bacon wraps and coffee, and then load gear and everything into the 4-wheel drive before heading away at 10. So we're going to go do that now.
Hunting equipment. Rifle 270 or similar, got that. Suppressor, got that. Binos, check. Spotting scope and a tripod, check. Hunting knife or bone saw, check. That's pretty damn good. Oh, and it's told us to get a water supply of 20 litres, which we would definitely need.
That's ideal.
That's ideal. Man, it's done very well there. Hopefully he hasn't forgotten anything. I reckon we should go over our gear checks and see if it's double check it. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to think about what it's forgotten just off the top of our heads. What do you reckon, mate?
Well, first thing I can think of is didn't tell me to bring a bipod for my rifle, which is pretty essential for steady shooting. Oh, didn't tell us to bring undies or socks.
And we can't.
Shit.
No. We didn't do that. And then other than that, it was pretty good. It had a suggestion for the 20 litres of water, which is very catered for the block that we're going to because there's bugger of water there.
It also forgot to tell us to bring headlights, which is very essential. Always bring your headlight.
And quick safety message for you guys when you're packing, make sure you always have 2 points of contact. So ideally an inReach and an ePerb, or potentially an inReach and service. However, phones are reasonably unreliable still as they can get very easily damaged.
It is 8:25 now, and the timelines are very, very tight that ChatGPT has given us. So we seriously need to get going if we're going to be able to get our food shopping and leave by 10.
Where does that go? Let's get us in there. All right, we have officially packed the car with all the equipment that ChatGPT said, and we're out of here.
Let's hit it.
It's going to be a very tight turnaround between 8 and 10 to do all of the packing we've just done, as well as our supermarket shop in town. However, we're going to give ChatGPT the benefit of the doubt, and we're going to give it a go. Breakfast. Yes. What happened there?
Well, we made the plan that we didn't actually have enough time to cook scrambled eggs and bacon wraps, like ChatGPT told us, whilst also packing and then doing a food shop in town and leave before 10. because where we live is about a 20-minute drive from the supermarket, so do not have enough time.
Piss poor performance, ChatGPT. Piss poor. That is not good for our timing. ChatGPT, how did you not know the agricultural timeline of when the tractor's going to be on the road? Oh, and we're past.
Laters.
Okay, it's between 8 and 10 o'clock, as ChatGPT said, and we're now doing our food shop. Now, the food shop is fully listed here on ChatGPT, so let's go see what it has to say.
All right, mate, what are we eating?
Breakfast is like scrambled eggs, bacon wraps, instant coffee. Lunch is tortillas, cheese, salami, peanut butter trail mix. And then it's got snacks as energy bars, dark chocolate mix, nuts, and electrolyte mix. So we've actually got quite a bit of wiggle room here to plan what we want within those brackets.
Crunchy? Non-crunchy?
Crunchy.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Hard cheese. Thank you to ChatGPT for clarifying that the cheese needs to be hard, not soft. I don't really know what soft cheese is, but that'll do. Canned chicken, instant rice and vegetables. Who is eating canned chicken? That is criminal. Spring water chicken. Not a spring chicken, spring water chicken.
Get it.
I'll get it. There are some brutal suggestions in dinners. I don't mind the lunches, but freeze dries on night 3 is criminal.
We have a car, so we could drive in nice food, but no.
And we have a whole cooker. We've got an onion. Oh, looks like we're taking 2 onions. That's not going to be enough for us for 4 days in the hills. Don't trust ChatGPT when it comes to your food shop. We're going to add on to this.
Food shop complete, how do you feel?
Yeah, bloody good. $240 in the hole. That is brutal for ChatGPT. Cheers, mate. Let's get out of here. We're in a brutal rush as well. All right. It is officially 10 o'clock and we're in the car and getting out of here. Travel via 4-wheel drive, taking a steady pace, but with a relaxed approach. Thank you for that relaxed approach. 1 p.m. arrival, so we have between 10 and 1 p.m. to get in there. Looks beautiful to start. We're going that way. Onwards.
Let's hit it.
You would have heard us earlier on in this episode say we are hunting during the red stag roar. Now that is a vital piece of information. So the red stag roar is essentially the mating season for the red deer. It's when the male stags are in hot pursuit of a lady lover, and they're making a lot of noise, they're giving away their location, they're a lot sillier. So hopefully we can show you guys what a proper red stag roar hunt looks like on this episode. We have now left the private land, like ChatGPT told us to, and we're on public land here. 1 p.m, arrive and set up base camp. Location, sheltered basin at 1,200 metres near a water source. Pitch tents in a dry, flat area, set up a cooking area, organise supplies, and do a quick firearms check if needed. And we're now descending to the 1,200 metre mark where we're going to camp. We don't know if there's water down there or not, but we're about to find out. Let's get down there.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no one's actually driven down here in a very, very long time. Well, we've just been bowling down the camp. We just saw a wee fellow spike here about 300 yards away. It's pretty cool. It's spooking, but yeah, still cool to see animals, and we'll keep charging to camp. If you guys have watched our videos before, you know what we're all about with our hunting ethos. If you're new to the channel, quick lowdown. Pretty much, we're out here to look for a mature male animal or a female animal for meat. But yeah, if we're looking for a trophy, like we are on this trip, it's going to have to be a male animal, ideally 8 years old, and that is so the trophies of the future can be let to grow, and everyone can have a crack at finding a real big donk, like we're going to try on this trip. Sheltered basin. Down there is a holy windy water source, and camp spot next to the car, I suppose. Bugger. Did you hear you have some hard cheese, salami, and wrap, and some Al Brown sauce. Chinque, what do you reckon, sir?
ChatGPT didn't put in the Al Brown sauce, so you're gonna have to take that sauce out.
Ugh, shit. Okay.
Time to set up camp. Let's do it.
Ideal.
We are going to put the tent over, well, it's flat next to it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Gosh.
And we better help. All right, the tent is almost set up, and then we're going to get ready, pack up, and head away hunting. We've spotted the next animals of the trip. These are goats. Certainly not the big red stag we're after, but that's all right. 3:30 on the dot, and we are packed and ready to go for a hunt. So definitely a little bit earlier than we would typically head out, but we'll play the patient waiting game. We'll sit in the wind for about 3 hours, and then hopefully the animals start moving. We can smell deer, and typically if you can smell the deer, they're either very close or they were very close. That's a long way to the bottom.
Well, after looking at about 1,000 goats, we've finally picked up some fallow. Now, not red deer, but it's still good to see some deer.
All right, ChatGPT, you found us a few deer way over there. Can you find us one we want to shoot?
Big stag.
On to the next spot further down the valley. That fellow's spot has been overtaken by goats.
Is it really?
Yeah, probably very similar with a lot of this area.
We've been glassing for probably half an hour. I've probably seen over 100 goats. So, when we're hunting in New Zealand, we have a lot of natural creeks that run through all this moss stuff on the rocks. Now, it's pretty much a natural filter, which means that we can drink from pretty much anywhere in these alpine areas. So, yeah, no need for a water bottle, and you can just slurp out the creek. Beautiful.
Now as we get further and further down this valley, we are getting more and more into the action. Heap of goats just down below us here. There's too many of them. We have now spotted our first male deer. However, they're 3 spikers, so they're about as young as it could possibly get. They're scrapping, which is cool.
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah, and they're playing around. Oh, he's going to scare the goats off surely. No, the goats don't even care. What the hell? Okay, and we have now located our target species. One red hind about 2 k's away, but ChatGPT has successfully located a red deer on public land. Congratulations to you, ChatGPT. Hopefully there's a stag with it, because as we said, it is the roar, so we're going to keep looking. There's a lot of animals around. Hopefully the big dog comes out.
Okay, so the time's come. We've given up on the fallow, and now we've got a good scan. We can't see anything. It's about to get dark, so what we're going to do is turn around and shoot these goats behind us. There is a couple of billies at about 200 yards. There's a nice looking one there, so I'm going to take him, and then I'll pass her off to Gabe and see if we can pop a few other goats off, because as we said, there is far too many goats in here. Three, 2, 1, firing soon.
Yeah, stacked him. Go again. Go again right next to him, with the one right next to him.
To the left?
Little tiny one, yeah, to the left. Yeah, stacked it again. Go again on that kid.
Which one? The one just in front of it?
That's someone right there.
The one face most of us?
Yeah. Yeah, sacked it. Pretty happy there, unless you want to keep using rounds.
Nah, I'm happy as.
Sweet. Good stuff, boy.
Well, that's 3 for 3, and that's some goats out of this park, because there is way too many here. And one thing to say, it's my first goat I've ever shot.
That's crazy, bro. You shot a few animals.
That many years of hunting, and I've never shot a goat.
Yeah.
Man, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked.
Epic, boss. Epic.
Yeah.
What was really cool to see there is all incredibly clean kills. All of those animals were dropped on the spot, so we'll go recover a little bit of meat, and yeah, stoked to do our part for conservation. Well done, mate.
Absolutely. Sweet.
All right, so we still have to go way up behind us there through that massive bluff system, and it's actually quite a gnarly little scramble down to get these goats. So cheers ChatGPT for putting us into the spot. Time to get these goats. Bloody good.
Well, here are the goats, and that's good evidence that he died pretty quickly. There's a lot of blood there. Okay, so goats, they are a huge problem here in New Zealand. They breed like buggery. They absolutely smash all of the native shrubbery. And in New Zealand, they have no natural predators. We're the only people, humans, are the only ones that will actually be the ones to hunt them. And as conservationists, as me and Gabe are, it's our right and our duty to take as many as we can, because they are not good for New Zealand, especially in this young and very fragile landscape. All right, so when you're walking at night time, it's really, really important for you to know your route. Me and Gabe did this before in the light, so we knew there was a game trail going through here. On the other side of this rock, there's about a 100-meter drop. right down to your death. So don't want to go down there and be really, so yeah, know your route and be super careful because it's super easy to think you're in the right spot and you're not, and then you just go boop, and then you're sailing through the air to your death. All right, and time for dinner. So we're gonna go off what ChatGPT has told us. And that has said venison backstraps and mashed potatoes. Now we don't have venison backstraps unfortunately, but we do have venison sausages. Sausage on the cob. We've got Gabe using all my water to make some mash. Mashed potatoes, now sausages. Gonna come up straight the tailgate because we forgot our chopping board, so bit of extra flavour with the dirt and whatever else is on here.
And that is dinner, proudly brought to you by ChatGPT. Here's a bit of a recap on how today went. So ChatGPT has sent us to a block here reasonably close to home, like we asked it to. We know this block gets a reasonable bit of pressure. We know it holds the species that we asked it to find for us. And we were pleasantly surprised, I think. We went out hunting a little bit earlier. It wanted us to return earlier than we usually would. But yeah, we found a lot of animals, not the target species, but still a lot of animals.
Yeah. We've got a good campsite. It's sheltered. It's pretty handy spot to go hunting from. The food's was pretty slim pickings, but it was but it would work, and we did beef it up a bit. But I'd say general consensus, it's done pretty damn well for something that's never been hunting before. It's done pretty damn well.
Yeah. We are merely the robot body for ChatGPT, so let's see how it goes tomorrow. We might have to put in a couple new prompts just to get a little bit more out of it, but we'll let you know in the morning.
Right, ChatGPT told us to get up at 6:15, so we're up at 6:15, and it said quick breakfast, scrambled eggs and wraps and coffee before 7 a.m. four-wheel drive to higher elevation for glassing. So that's what we're going to start doing. The tent is collapsing. We got pretty much no sleep last night. It's windy as all hell. Well, this sucks. The wind is absolutely horrible. We're going to get up and get into it. I have not unpegged this at all. It's just collapsed in the wind. Not good. Sweet. Oh, we've had a bit of a look around to try and find a bit of a sheltered spot. We haven't been able to find one to cook breakfast, so we're still hungry at the moment. And we've had a little bit of a glass, and there's no animals moving because this wind is way too strong. So I think the plan for me and Gabe now is just to go and attempt to try and find another sheltered spot. If not, just sort of hang out till this wind dies down, or we have a bit of lunch and we can get back into the rest of this episode.
In here, of course, it said 8:30 morning hunt. Now it is 8:47, and we've been for a little bit of a glass just around this area, but it's just not worth it. ChatGPT's done a pretty bloody good job. However, it has evidently sent us to an area with reasonably low red deer numbers. Although the other animal numbers are quite high, the red deer numbers are reasonably low. So we are now going to jump on a different AI, which is called Wild Vision AI, and it's pretty much giving us animal densities, animal movements, wara, so helicopter hunting activity. Within our block, it actually has indicated that the far side has got more red deer than where we are right now. So we're using an AI, and we've used it to identify an area. ChatGPT has told us to go find a new spot, which kind of aligns with where we want to go this evening. So it's all working well.
A lot of water in there.
There's a lot of water in there.
These are all burst on the inside already.
Time to try and roll this up. My greatest weakness in life is probably wrap rolling. Well, decent.
Please, tell me. Good? Well, for the first time on this trip, we are behind schedule, as per for me and Gabe on most missions. It is now saying 1:30, go for a spot and stalk. It's 2 o'clock now, so we're going to go leave here and go for a spot and stalk.
All right, well, we're about to leave the car. We've got a bloody decent walk down to the zone where we want to start hunting tonight, so we won't bore you too much with the travel. We'll get down there. Wild Vision AI has suggested this side of the block has more red deer, and ChatGPT has told us to look at some big tussocky open slopes and faces. Now, our strategy has been to follow what the AI has told us, and obviously we're way on the far corner, the other side of the block here, and we're going to climb high, use our elevation to glass over some country that the AI has indicated should hold animals. So we're currently climbing high. We're about 5 or 10 minutes away from getting to the first glassing spot of this evening. All right, guys, and just like that, not maybe 5 or 10 minutes into our first glassing session, we've located another red deer. It looks to be a red spiker or a very small red stag. How good is that? The AI is working, at least for this evening's hunt. And just like that, we've picked up even more deer. 2 red hinds, red females, way away from us, so out of reach, but potentially if they have a stag with them, and it's a good stag, we could look at going after it tomorrow. So promising signs, we'll keep an eye on these deer. Yeah, so it's bloody awesome that we've seen these deer, but we really are in a bit of a race against time to get after these animals, or find a mature animal before it gets dark, and it's taken us a decent while to get down in here. These right here are some of the tussocky slopes that ChatGPT's described, and those are the ones that we're targeting this evening, so cheers ChatGPT. Right, now just a quick tip or trick, if you will. If you are glassing with binos, use anything you can to stabilize them, whether it's holding on your hat and looking like this, or if you have a tripod or spotting scope in front of you, it's actually bloody awesome. Just resting your binos like this. Any bit of stability will help you pick up those little finer details, and that might be the difference in spotting the animals.
Or you just be strong and hold them still, eh?
Yeah, not me.
And just like that, ChatGPT has located us our first big proper stag. Now, it's not a shooter, but how epic is that to see? It's a nice looking stag.
Mate, so stoked. A bit of roar action. He's roaring. We can't hear him because it's incredibly windy, but how cool is that? AI has successfully planned and executed a really, really good hunt for us. Hold up. Oh, grab the GoPro. Let me step up right down here. Right now, a stag is like 100 yards below us. He's coming up to scrape me, mate. He's coming to have a go. It's right there. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let him come his whole way up in there. Yep. This is what the roar is all about. Absolutely incredible. The stag is about to come within 15 metres of us. It's right there. Like Raz. Yeah. He's just over here. Right there. That's it. Yeah, let him go out of sight, and then I'll give a couple grunts and he'll come right up to us. Yeah, he's out of sight. Yeah. And there he goes. What an incredible encounter. That stag we've roared in from about 2 k's away. He's come right up within, I don't know, maybe 12 metres of us. And then the smart buggers, to be fair, they know which way the wind's going and they know how to smell you. So he's come round behind the back of us, he sniffed us out, he's figured out that we're not an enemy of his in the terms of a deer, we're a mega enemy in terms of a rifle. So he's now out of here. And that concludes our hunt for this evening. What an epic, epic hunt.
That was awesome.
Good stuff, man. Cheers, ChatGPT, for that experience.
All right, well, it's time for dinner, and ChatGPT has told us for our second dinner, is going to be canned chicken and rice.
That sounds morbid.
Not particularly excited about this one, but I guess we'll give it a go.
Nah. Oh, nah, surely not. Smell all good?
Smells all good. It smells like cat food a little bit.
Oh.
Should I just go for a wee piece?
No, it smells like tuna. And it's chicken.
Should I just go for a wee piece?
Yeah, go for a wee piece. Why has ChatGPT recommended this for us? There was nothing else to it as well. Oh, nah, that slurp did not sound all good. Is it all good?
It's mean.
No way. Give us a go.
Give it a go. Like, no shit.
It looks repulsive. You can definitely eat this, all right? That's all good.
Oh, that's way better than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, kind of still tastes like tuna and has a similar consistency, but oh well. Hot rice.
It's hot steamy rice.
All right.
Canned chicken in there.
It actually doesn't look that bad.
It actually looks all good. Low key.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'll give it to KBG. Not bad.
Nice. Oh, with that, we will retreat to our tent. I think there's a bit of weather coming through, so we'll see you in the morning. Sweet as. Well, we're a wee bit behind schedule, but we're ready to get into it. ChatGPT tells us at 7 a.m, like Riley said, use the 4-wheel drive to reach deeper into the block and then park 1 kilometre away from prime hunting grounds to avoid engine noise. So we are now going to do exactly that. We've probably got a good couple of hours of 4-wheel driving before we can get in there. So we may not make our 8:30 a.m. full day hunt, but we probably will be there around 9:30.
9.
Yeah, 9:39. So we're bloody excited. It's going to be a big day of it. Let's get out there and get into it.
Let's hit it.
Let's go. Oh, scrambled eggs and bacon, 6:15. It's not 6:15, but we have managed to get the job done. So,
Oh, the old scrambled eggs and bacon. It's a pretty damn good breakfast. I'll give it about a 7 out of 10. Oh, thank you. Bloody tasty. Time to get out of here.
Alright, if you guys are liking what you see, chuck us a like and subscribe. It means the world. It means we can keep getting back out here. We're super keen to continue smashing these YouTube episodes. So yeah, jump on there, like, subscribe, comment, whatever have you. Thank you. Alright, we've just arrived at the location. We're going to park this car here. ChatGPT says park car 1 kilometre away from prime hunting ground to avoid engine noise. So I'd say we're exactly 1k away from these beautiful faces in front of us here. We're off for a full day hunt, so we are a little bit later than 8:30. Just having a look at some little tusky fingers. And yeah, it's all looking fairly good, but nothing picked up just yet, so we'll see how we go. It's very likely it's not ChatGPT's fault and it's our fault for being a little late. The sun is beating down, the animals are probably tucked away now, so yeah, that's all sweet. We're just gonna glass away, have some lunch now, cruise and enjoy this absolutely beautiful day and get ready to do whatever else we get told to do by AI later on today. Here I'm having my lunch, peanut butter and scroggin and a wrap. She's still pretty hot, but starting to cool down a wee bit, so yeah, we're just glassing around, seeing if we can pick anything up on the close faces, and then we're going to continue pushing right up into that country. So, as ChatGPT has requested, we're now pushing further and further into the back blocks. We should be up on that ridge in the next hour and a half or so. Our wind's not great, so all right, she's cooling down now, and we're beginning a bit more of a climb up here. So hopefully we can find an epic wee glassing spot up on a rocky ridge like ChatGPT recommended. That ridge looks like that one behind us. Thank you.
As AI said, at 1 o'clock, told us to relocate if we didn't see any stags for the afternoon hunt. Now, we didn't see anything, so we got to boost up higher, which has always been our plan, so it works well for us. And there's also got a couple of catchments over there that we can see into that we haven't been able to see, so that will be perfect. Hopefully, getting some big stag country now.
Right, now one fault that we have noticed with the AI's hunting plan is that it's sending us home at 6:30. We just cannot bring ourselves to do that. We've got to stay out. Surely. No. Nah, it's too... Well, there's no point in both of us getting wet boots, so we're going to do paper, scissors, rock. Whoever wins gets piggyback across. The other person has to take their boots off and piggyback the winner across. Let's do it. Ready? Right. Wait, paper, scissors, and rock.
Wait,
Like
paper, scissors, rock.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Right, sweet. Here we go.
Wait, hang on. You think?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, let me think. Just a bit of psychological warfare for you.
Okay.
All right, ready? I'm going to go rock.
Okay.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Shit.
Get in. Get your ass in there, boy.
Was that a 3, wasn't it?
Huh? No. Well, when the hunting's slow, at least Riley can provide some entertainment. And there he is. There's the pack. Nice one, mate. Come on.
This is gonna hurt my feet.
Help brother out. No, you'll be right. Cheers, mate. I'm not on. I'm not.
It's so cold in there.
Oh, good on you.
Your turn go when we go back across that.
Oh, we have to go back across. No, paper, scissors, rock. Bro, it's going to be dark when we have to... Oh, yeah. Nah. Well, guys, it's a lot slower than we were expecting based off the last few hunts. But sometimes, just sometimes, on these hunts where you're not seeing many animals, you see the big dog. You only need one. And sometimes those big dogs do like to hang out in places where they're quite isolated. Wow, Raz has just heard a roar up in here, and then he went again. So there's a stag in here somewhere. We can hear him. The question is, can we find him? We're now in a mad dash to try and get into a position where we can see him and potentially stalk before it gets dark. Quite a long way. We're not far away from a vantage point. Hopefully we can see the stag. The stag has been running down here and we couldn't see into there, so we had to come up to this point so we can see round into it, if that makes sense.
Well, we can hear the stag moving pretty hard now. He's pretty close, I think. Might be just down below us, so we'll get to a better vantage point. Hopefully, we can see him. Well, after a fair bit of looking, we've just found the stag. Now, from here, he does look a little bit of like a small stag, but we need to spot him anyway, just in case. But yeah, that is so epic we can see him. Sweet. Oh, well, that concludes our evening hunt. You know, that was pretty cool to see that wee roaring stag over there. But me and Gabe got a long trip back down to the Ute, so we'll see you down there. But stay tuned to hear our thoughts about how AI went for our entire hunt, because we've got a few thoughts and things to come across. But yeah, let's go back to the Ute. Tell us what's going on, mate.
Well, we did play paper, scissors, rock, and Riley lost and carted me across, but now it's my turn to cart Riley across. I'm just going to get wet boots.
Cheers, mate. What a great guy you are.
Jump on.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, got me.
Gotcha.
Bloody brilliant. Oh, look at that. Good man. And win. Home safe. Bloody good. Cheers, mate.
That'd be a dodgy thing to see from afar. Fantastic evening. Stoked with how it all turned out. Didn't pull the trigger, but we didn't need to. So ChatGPT and the AI did have us locked in for a morning expedition tomorrow and everything planned out for us there. But we are pretty content that we've given it a fair run through. So we are shooting home tonight. And yeah, we'll give you a big debrief very shortly. Sweet. Oh, we are back at the house now and we thought we'd just do a quick recap. So jumping into it real quick, location. We were pleasantly surprised with the location. Now, where we went, it gets a lot of pressure. It's a well-known block in our area and it doesn't have crazy animal numbers and there's a lot of information about it. So we're not surprised that ChatGPT kind of jumped in and found that block and recommended us to go there. And then the gear checklist. What do you reckon?
Gear checklist was pretty good. It was pretty extensive, pretty thorough. There was a couple of things that we normally take that maybe didn't think about, but maybe that's just a personal thing for me and Gabe. But no, overall it was pretty damn good. Food shop, what do you reckon about that?
Food shop was sweet. It was pretty slim. Definitely didn't go into enough detail. Like if we were going to go out, we would pack a much more extensive food shop, but that's all good.
Day one. Pretty damn good. You know, we tried to stick to the time schedules. We got pretty good, I think. It all worked out nicely, and we did see some deer.
Yeah, it went well. I mean, it's our campsite. It said sheltered basin at 1,200 meters. We did actually find exactly that, but it was potentially one of the windiest days we've ever had out in the hills, so there was no escaping the wind no matter what. Glassing areas it recommended. Oh, it did say come back to camp early. Obviously we vetoed that because you just can't when you're hunting. That's fine. Day 2.
A little bit slow with the weather.
Yeah, that was tough actually. The weather sucked on day 2.
The weather did suck. But it still worked. We still got out there and explored a bit. But yeah, the weather was not exciting.
And then day 3. Day 3 followed our ethos a lot more, like pushing further and further into the block to try find some new ground. We were surprised at the lack of animal numbers based off the first 2 days, but still managed to find a nice young stag, beautiful animal. It's quite specific actually on day 3.
Yeah, I'd say like overall it did very well. You know, we used Wild Vision AI to tell us where the red deer were in the block, and we went to where it said the red deer were, and we saw more red deer than fallow. So that worked very well.
Yeah, that was incredibly impressive. That Wild Vision AI is bloody good stuff.
Yeah, I would say if you're getting into hunting and you have no idea where to start, I would honestly say ChatGPT or AI is a great place to start. It gives you gear list, food, where to go, how to hunt it. So if you can sort of run off that and then do your thing, I'd say you'll have a pretty successful time.
Yeah, man. Cheers for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed all that weird stuff. It's been an absolutely incredible 3 or 4 days out here, and we can't wait to get into the next one.
Legends. Cheers.
I'm absolutely psyched. Epic, boss, epic. And that is dinner, proudly brought to you by ChatGPT.
The tent is collapsing. We got pretty much no sleep last night. It's windy as all hell. Beautiful.
ChatGPT has located us our first big proper stag.
What is spring water chicken? Not a spring chicken.
Not particularly excited about this one.
I'm gonna go rock. Okay. Hey, you got this. It's rock.